Hi, I'm Waseem Akram, founder of Waak Labs. Today I'm interviewing my client Andres Larin here, who is a founder of Brickle.com. Brickle.com is like a largest and successful real estate web portal based in Miami. So today I'll be asking some questions to Andres. So my first question for Andres is, how did you first hear about a company and what led you to choose?
So I've been in the real estate industry for about 15 years. I started up by launching this website, brickle.com, because I saw that there was uh, part of the market that just was not being served on a local level. A lot of websites that were out there, with agents advertising, but they didn't really bring the expertise or the knowledge in specific segments of the market. And we saw an opportunity to launch a website in Brickell that was more focused and honed in on the condo market in Miami. And we wanted to serve a niche aspect of the market. A lot of realtors say that they sell all of South Florida, but the reality is there are so many different markets, so many different pockets, whether it's condo, single family, luxury homes, commercial, and you can't be an expert at all of it. You can be very knowledgeable in most of it, but the reality is to be an expert in a specific market, you really have to know the ins and outs, pros and cons of each building, each individual property, and that's where we saw an opportunity to launch a portal that was going to focus on the condo market. And we launched in 2010, and then we developed a great SEO strategy, scaled up the website, and then also, turned it into a portal focusing on just everything that's going on in Brickell.
What were your initial goals and expectation for the project, and how did we meet or exceed them?
Um, so my last iteration on my website with my previous developer didn't necessarily go as planned. While we developed a great SEO strategy and scaled up the traffic to about 20,000 visitors per month, we also noticed that there was a drop off in conversion rates. And that was essentially because it was just not built on the best technology. So we wanted to, on this iteration, make sure that it was more focused on just the real estate market, and something that was had a great UX and UI, that had great load speed, great tools, and very accurate data. Most importantly, so I approached Waak Labs and Waseem after working on a previous project, and uh, it's been nothing but an incredible experience. They've brought professionalism, but more important than that, just have gone way above and beyond expectations. And we just launched our website a couple weeks ago, and so far I can say it's already a great success.
Thank you, Andres. Could you share your experience working with me and the level of communication and collaboration during the project?
Uh, I can say it's a breath of fresh air because my previous developers either would worked with a couple of them. Some of them would just put me in touch with one of their designers or developers, and they didn't really hold your hand from the beginning to the end. And then the previous developer that I hired was just the worst communicator. Could never get in touch, and it was really terrible experience. So meeting with Seam was a breath of fresh air because whenever we needed to jump on a call, it was never passed down to anyone. It was always him, carrying the project from the beginning to the end, always clearly communicating, as well as meeting the deadlines that he set up from the beginning. So there was never any point in the project where I felt we were not, meeting any of those deadlines, or that he was not executing on all of the goals that we had set for building the website.
Thank you. Uh, can you describe the notable improvements in the website performance or user experience or any key metrics since the website launch, and how did it impact your business?
I mean, we've only been launched for about a month now, but I can say every single metric has gone up. One, our traffic has gone up, which I was very happy to see. Our engagement rate has gone up. Our bounce rate has gone down, which is a positive thing because it means people are staying on our website longer. The load speed has gone up. And our authority score has actually gone up as well, which, from an SEO, a search engine optimization standpoint, that's really the end goal here. So it's only been 1 month, and I know within the next few months we're going to really start to see all the results of the work that we put in.
So my next question: did the project stay within the estimated budget and timeline, and were you satisfied with the outcome?
Yeah, the budget, everything that Waseem promised, he delivered. It was no cutting corners. There was no things that were left. And more importantly, Waseem just went above and beyond and created more tools than I asked for, which I have never encountered working with anybody. It's very rare that you'll find somebody that is, going to make it their priority to treat your project as if it was his own project. That's what sets somebody apart from just being mediocre to being great. And Waseem took it into his hands to go above and beyond to find solutions that I didn't even know of. So I can say that it was not just meeting deadlines and what we set out the initial scope for. It was going well beyond that.
Thank you for your kind words, Anders. In your opinion, what makes our team stand out in terms of professionalism, expertise, and client satisfaction?
I can't say it's one single thing. It's a combination of many different things. I mean, first off, Waseem is not just a jack of all trades, but he's a master of all of them. From marketing standpoint, from a development standpoint, he brings so much skill sets and so much knowledge and so many various aspects to technology and digital marketing. That was, again, just being able to do research in my particular industry and come back to me with proposals of how can I improve certain aspects of my website? How can, we create a better strategy for search engine optimization? It was never just doing the bare minimum of the initial scope of the project. It was always, how can we do this better and how can we make you more successful? And that's, really what makes someone from just being average or good to, being a great developer.
Anders, is there anything other you want to add?
I would highly recommend working with Waseem and Waak Labs team. They are one of the best, they're the best development team I've ever worked with. And we're already working on our second project and now looking into a third. I can't say that I ever want to find another developer other than Waseem.